vaping on campus, the health risks teen could face by smoking these devices.
Teacher of the Year announced. Find out who receives the prestigious honor this school year.
Today's Friday, May 5th, and you're watching Cougar News Network.
About 1 in 10 middle and high school students have used e-cigarettes.
Reporter Luis Espinosa shows us how Franklin High School was affected by the increase in student vaping.
An everlasting problem from all around schools has reached Franklin, in which he's facing a new age of smoking, but it has translated to modern technology.
The problem with vaping is twofold. There's nicotine and there's THC.
Vaping has started to become a rising problem within the school district, as many students have been caught vaping, but for many other students, of those who don't vape, seem not to be bothered by the activities of these students.
I don't feel bothered by others vaping. I guess they can do whatever they want, but maybe the only thing that bothers me is that what if there is other consequences?
It's not really my business what others are doing around me, as long as it's not genuinely affecting me or others.
While this is not an issue for many students, it's a completely different story for faculty and staff, as they see these devices as a new threat for student performance and a possible sign of a new bad road for students' futures.
The biggest problem with both is that vaping is a new technology, okay, where the nicotine or the THC is converted into vapor and it's inhaled by students. When they inhale it into their lungs. The lungs are a dry environment, but then they're inhaling vapor, and they're creating all sorts of health issues for themselves.
According to the Hopkins Medicine website, vaping, or better described as e-cigarettes, is not safe. It reportedly causes lung injuries, an increase in blood pressure and heart rate, and could possibly lead to asthma and a heart attack. Another cause to these health problems is the modification of e-cigarettes and purchasing the products outside of a trusted source, like an online vendor, friends, or using different liquids for the intended device.
They don't realize it right now, but it is coming out that, if you look at medical research, it is coming out that these vapes are creating more damage quicker than even smoke, inhaling smoke.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs.
Companies are even reaching out to teens and young adults through YouTube ads to show the reported dangers of vaping.
Toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, data from last year shows that 14% of high schoolers and 3% of middle schoolers said they had recently vaped. Students are not only risking their health, but also their futures.
The second problem is a legal problem. The school is a smoke-free zone, so teachers nor students should have nicotine on campus. So even if it's just nicotine, it's not allowed on campus. But if it's THC, that's a felony, so students are putting themselves behind the 8 ball when they get caught with THC, because they're jeopardizing opportunities for scholarships, financial aid, because there's now going to be a felony on their record.
Students caught vaping on campus could be expelled from school. They could also face legal action depending on what is found in their possession. This is Luis Espinosa reporting.
El Paso Congresswoman Veronica Escobar steps on campus for a meeting with students.
We actually had children dying in our facilities. And they were dying of the flu, and they were getting zero medical care.
Congresswoman Escobar was at Franklin Tuesday, May 2nd. She met with students in the auditorium. She touched on several topics, including the migrant situation here in El Paso. She talked about a bipartisan bill she's working on dealing with immigration. Escobar also talked about the January 6th attack at the Capitol. She was there when it happened.
I was one of the last people who got out. And I got out shortly after one of the intruders was shot and killed by Capitol Police. I never imagined I would be unsafe inside the United States Capitol. I heard my colleagues calling their spouses and their kids saying goodbye because we thought we were going to die.
Several students had the opportunity to ask Congresswoman Escobar questions about her time in office. Congratulations to this year's swim coach and PE teacher, Polly Perry, for being named this year's Teacher of the Year.
Reporter Marco Cervantes spoke with Coach Perry about what this honor means to her.
Congratulations to the Teacher of the Year, Coach Polly Perry. Perry has been teaching here at Franklin since the school has opened, which is 30 years now. Coach Perry felt honored to be even nominated, but as Coach Perry walked into the main library with no idea what was happening, she was announced Teacher of the Year. There were teachers, students, and even the principal was there to congratulate her on winning. Coach Perry shared with us how shocked she was when she was nominated to the top 3 and even winning this award.
I was very pleasantly surprised that I was even nominated. And then to be selected is kind of beyond my wildest dreams, really.
Coach Perry is a PE teacher here at Franklin. She's also known for her role as a swim coach, a title she has held for years. Coach Perry says she was even more surprised about being selected as Teacher of the Year because of the competition she had. She says as a PE teacher, people don't see a lot of what they do and that it is important to the school.
It's hard to compete with the core teachers, math, science, history, and so, English, because what they do is just, I mean, in the classroom, it's really amazing what they're asked to do. There's a lot of pressure on them.
Coach Perry tells us how all the teachers here at Franklin really deserve the award.
I don't think I deserve it any more than the other teachers. You know, I think that we all deserve it. Let's say that. I think all the teachers on this campus work really hard, and I think it's a very hard job. It's a very honorable job.
Coach Perry shared how her experience as a student and how her coaches and teachers helped her get to this point.
I still think of my coaches in my head, actually, when I'm coaching on my swimmers. Teaching-wise, I look back at my elementary PE teacher who I loved, and I had some really good mentors when I was young. As a young teacher, I had two, more mature teachers that were my mentors, and so I still remember everything they taught me as well.
Coach Perry has some advice to anyone who wants to become a teacher and those who are working towards it and those who are just getting started.
I would like to say it gets easier. I don't know if that's true, but it's worth it.
Congratulations to Coach Perry on winning Teacher of the Year, and thank you for your hard work and dedication to this campus. This is Marcos Cervantes reporting.
Attention Cougars, if you have a passion for dance and music, then listen up.
The Forte Ballroom Dance team will be hosting auditions next week. On Monday, May 8th, there will be a workshop after school. Then, on Wednesday, May 10th, you can formally audition to be a part of the Forte Ballroom team. Both the workshop and the audition are happening in the dance studio, room G222. That's near the second floor's small gym. The Forte Ballroom Dance team is in need of male dancers.
Reporter Melina Gutierrez explains why you might be the right fit for the team.
The goal is to try to get every girl that we have on the team with their own partner.
Put on your dance shoes, Cougars, because our Forte Ballroom team is in need of more male dancers.
Need for male dancers. I think it's just harder to get them because it's not something that males initially gravitate towards as children. So we've always needed them. Like, it's just a little bit more challenging to get the males to dance.
Being part of the team offers a unique experience for boys. They have the opportunity to learn ballroom dances and techniques.
I think it's a very unique experience. It's something so different than anything on campus, having the opportunity to learn ballroom and dance with a female partner.
Senior Andres Torres is part of the Forte Ballroom team. He joined dance this year because he was looking for a different curricular activity.
What made me want to join was I never had anything really extra to do, like an extra curricular activity, and I wanted to do something different, not sports like other boys do. So then I saw dance and I was like, I like dancing, so I wanted to join that and wanted to give it a test.
Andres talks about the effort and teamwork they all do together.
We're a team and we could do anything we really put our minds to. We work hard. There's a lot of struggles, but there's a lot of like effort that we build in together, and it's really fun.
Andres also gives encouraging words to boys who could be interested in joining ballroom dance.
Just be yourself. If you really love dancing and you're embarrassed about it, this is a place to not be embarrassed about it, and you gain a lot of confidence from it, whether it's dancing with another girl, whether it's dancing by yourself.
If you're interested, try out. We do have tryouts once a year, so if you're interested, try out, give it your best shot, and if for some reason you don't make it, talk to me. Maybe I can find another opportunity for you.
This is Melina Gutierrez reporting.
Celebrating our own Cougar, senior and silver star Kaylee Harris has committed to attending Texas State University.
The school held her commitment signing on Friday, April 28th. After earning a large scholarship from the university and touring the school, Harris fell in love with the school and the opportunities it offers. Harris will be joining the dance team at Texas State, the Texas State Strutters.
I want to keep dancing in college, but I just feel like it's a good opportunity for me to grow as a dancer without having to compete.
Harris believes she wouldn't be where she was today if it wasn't for her friends, her team, all of her family, and everyone else who supported her. She appreciated everyone who attended her commitment.
Oh my God.
That's all for this week, Cougars. Tune in next week for more news. I'm Sean Montiel.
And I'm Astrid Alvarez. Thanks for watching Cougar News Network.